Hey everyone, this is KuuImpact with Let's Play Rollercoaster Tycoon. I see a lot of people were like, oh yeah, I love this game, awesome, alright, it brings back so many memories, let's go rob my cousin's house in Britain. Yeah, well, I'm glad that you're all enjoying the game. Although the gameplay really isn't very stunning LP-wise. I mean, neither are RPGs to tell you the truth. Everyone who's like an LPer out there keeps telling me, stop doing RPGs. Do more platformers. RPGs are boring, especially JRPGs. And it's like, no, they're not. Jeez. They're not boring. God. You can always find entertainment in them. They're long, that's for sure. But there's always entertainment in them if you know what you're doing. So what were we doing again? I don't remember. What? They're complaining that it's too cheap to come into the park. That is bullshit. They want to pay, they're going to pay then. No, more than that. There you go. $40 entrance fee plus ride fees. You're going to be spending a fortune here. Maybe that'll help me get my profit back, because I kind of lost all of it building wood chip. Now, I really don't like building merry-go-rounds, and there's a reason for this. One of the biggest reasons is it lags the game worse than what we're already getting. Hopefully there won't be any audio lag this time. So far I'm getting none. But then again, that might change in any second. Like right now, the game froze, I think. Oh, thank God. It said not responding on my game, and I was like, oh crap. Yeah, 50 cents is all you need to pay for a merry-go-round. Now, merry-go-rounds are musical, as you can hear. But that music is kind of annoying, and that guy's bored to death. He should go on a roller coaster if he really wants more thrilling rides. I don't have any thrill rides to build. I have to research more of them. You know, science! Because we have to research stuff. But right now, I'm researching an information kiosk, I believe. Hopefully. I hope that's what's being researched right now. If that's not being researched, then there's going to be a problem. Oh no, this is becoming boring. Let's amp the rotations up a bit. There we go, now it's not boring. That line should build up quickly. There are tricks and trades to make your rides not become stale. What you want to avoid, though, is roller coasters blowing up after they break down, because sometimes their brakes will fail, and that will cause it to explode if its reliability rate is too low. If that happens, you lose half, I believe, either 1/2 or 1/4 of your rating due to your rides being deemed unsafe. Ah, see, now the lines are building up for that ride. That ride's pretty popular right there. The swinging ship. Well, this is also it's something that, like, worth mentioning. As I build a second food court over here, or at least begin to construct one, because I don't have much food in particular to give them. Just before they start getting angry at me because they did one time before. I'm always precautious now, not to have only one big food court. I have to have a bunch of little ones ran around the park because they couldn't find it. Man, sometimes I don't know what's going on with the people AI in this game. So what was I saying? Oh yeah, something about every park or scenario, but I say park. Every park in this game has a different set of people. Like, some parks will have people who prefer gentle rides, like Gentle Glen. That's why it's called Gentle Glen. If you build anything thrilling or a roller coaster that has, like, an intensity rating over 3, you're screwed. No one's going to go on the ride, and you've wasted money. And then there's places like Vertigo Heights, where people don't go on the ride unless it has an intensity of, like, 5 or higher, and it has to have an a nausea rating of at least 7, if it's a roller coaster. Yeah, so park people vary. Here, they prefer thrill rides, basically, but there are a lot of gentle ride people as well. Yeah, that information kiosk is not coming fast enough. I know I promised to turn on my cursor, but I forgot to again. I guess you can kind of tell what I'm doing with my cursor, even though you can't see it. I really gotta turn the cursor on, but then it gets annoying when I'm doing other LPs, so I never really turn it on. Speaking of other LPs, Knit. I don't know. I'll probably be finishing Knit soon. Yeah, gonna finish Knit. It's not a long game, guys, and we're pretty much at the end of it, so, but I've enjoyed it, and that's why I'm also enjoying this game. To tell you the truth, Tycoon games, I've always been a whiz at Tycoon games as well. RPGs are not only Kuu's, like, single profession here in video gaming. I'm a pretty good Tycooner as well. I've beaten Zoo Tycoon 1 and 2. I've beaten Rollercoaster Tycoon 2 most of the scenarios. I've beaten Corkscrews and Follies and Rollercoaster Tycoon the original. Never beat Loopy Landscapes, unfortunately. Probably never going to. I'll try, but, you know, but not in this run. This run's just the original game scenarios, as I've said, for anyone who's asking. Also, I've heard from a lot of peeps about this game, you guys in the comments. I've seen people commenting that I don't usually see commenting on my videos, which is kind of weird, but I enjoy it. I actually enjoy seeing more people commenting on my videos. I like to read your comments, you know? Except you, Super Jew, you're begging for free ice cream? No, you don't deserve free ice cream. You're not getting any free ice cream. Everyone else, getting free ice cream for sure. Hey, information chaos, perfectly. Because when it rains, people don't go on rides, and they tend to clutter the pathways, and Rollercoaster 1 broke down, which sucks, but it didn't look like many people were getting on it anyways. I don't know why. That concerns me. Usually there's a line in every roller coaster, but even Rollercoaster 2's not getting any people. Ah, Rollercoaster 2, get it? Oh, that's great. Buy some umbrellas, you idiots. Since I didn't name any of them after anybody, and I don't plan to in this part, later on, guys, later on, I call them idiots. I did consider naming you guys staff, but do you really want to just be handyman or cleaning up vomit as a janitor? Oh wait, they were the handyman. The mechanics, you want to go, do you really want to just do that? Security and entertainer, maybe it's fun. Security gets those delinquents out of the park. I should really have one. Just in case there are delinquents in the park. You never know when one guy's just singularly pissed off because he doesn't want to go on any of the rides the park has. That has happened. I've had unhappy guests just because they won't go on a single ride my park has. I don't know what they want. Also, you may have noticed that I'm invoking the 15-minute rule on this LP. Well, it's a long game, and I actually want to play it in big intervals myself, because I'll tell you now, I've had the discs for this game, and its expansion, sitting in my house for 4 months, and I hadn't even touched them to play, because I haven't had spare time to. But now that I'm LPing it, there is time, because it goes into my LP recording time. Which is not really a lot if you consider it. I have to really do my LPs quickly. I can only do one 15-minute LP and then 2 10-minute videos. Unless, even through Upload-A-Palooza days, I usually have pre-recorded shit to go along with it because I missed an upload. You know, I don't have the time to upload sometimes. The internet's too slow, I got places to go, places to be. And Kuu's gonna be joining the Game Board Club soon, and that's gonna be fun all on its own. Ah, trees, they are in the way. This is what Kuu does, the trees. This forest frontier is gonna have no more forest left when I'm done with it. I've learned my lesson. I'm not trusting, trees anymore. Still, Loopy Landscapes, though, man, not an easy expansion pack at all. It's like the boss expansion pack out of all of them. It's like, you really think you did it because you beat those other ones? Well, we came out with these parks so devious that'll kick you in the balls the first one. It pretty much does, because, as it states, Loopy Landscapes, the landscapes are freaking loopy, they're insane, and then the goals for them are just more ridiculous. Pretty sure no one would build a theme park through a system of icebergs. That seems dangerous. And build a giant mini golf course there. It's boring. And they're charging like $5 per person. And the people here are stupid enough to do it and pay. Oh, by the way, did I mention that there's no possible way I could do this unless I made raised platforms? So this is how you make raised paths. Now the original Rollercoaster Tycoon, if I had no expansions, had no raised paths. So if you were going to try to do this, you would never be able to pull it off. There's a lot of vomit on the pathways. That's not good. Hey, You, stop playing around in the lines and get to work. Yes, you, get to work. God, some days it's like kicking around Podunkians to try to get in the right place, but you don't kick them really hard. You kick them, you gently kick them. You just like boop them in the butt with your foot, and they'll walk, they'll move. This line is not very QE-like, but don't want to waste lots of money doing the ridiculousness because the line's gonna be long enough. So yeah, I got a log flume now. This is popular. This has been uneventful, actually. I guess we expanded only a little bit. It's still not really good enough. There's plenty of blank space for more rides. I make sure I build the park where I can build rides in lots of condensed areas, so I can have plenty of rides here. Rollercoaster 1 is broken down again. This is not looking good for you. You're not turning a profit. I'm gonna have to boost this to every 10 minutes. This is a tactic to stop it from breaking down very often. Especially as it gets older. You don't want it to blow up, trust me. I don't want to lose the rating I have. I'm already losing it because of all the vomit on the pathways, and I can't help that my handymen are being stupid. Steel roller coaster. Now that's good. You can do a cool trick with the steel roller coaster, trust me. It helps more, though, in those parks where it's like, hey, you need to get a certain amount of money through ticket selling in a month. Every monthly ticket selling has to be this height. I did a cool trick with steel roller coasters that way. I was surprised the guests were so stupid to do so. Yes. Yes! Wow, that line filled up a lot, but no one's getting on the ride because the boats aren't back from testing. Maybe I should have waited. Oh well, you guys are gonna have to wait in line. Maybe Tony the Tiger will come by and dance for you. Oh, come on. It's so slow. Why do people like this ride? It goes very slowly. If I had a log flume, it'd be going fast. I was on a log flume in real life, up in a park in Pittsburgh. Yeah, when I flew over to Pittsburgh. That's another thing. Koo, he travels a lot. Did you know he's going to Vermont for Thanksgiving? Because he has to go to a family reunion. And did you know Vermont is so fucking far away from Koo, it's ridiculous that he has to take 2 buses and a plane? Well, a plane and 2 buses. It should go in the right order, you know. Yeah. It's a simple fact of life that, you know, Koo lives in the middle of nowhere. Just like Courage the Cowardly Dog. I'm surprised. I haven't gotten much audio lag beside the freaking Ferris wheel needing to load itself. It's so stupid. I forgot to mention those blue pathways that I made him do. Those are a set path where that guy will not leave the pathways inside the blue. So I have a guy permanently around the vomit area, but there's vomit like everywhere, so it doesn't matter. You know, I just got steel roller coaster. Why don't I build it somewhere? There's got to be a place I can fit it. Sorry about that yawn. Couldn't help self. Wee. My battery is almost dead again. Jesus. And I do, in fact, let my battery die, but it happens in school more often. Yeah, I know, I hate it when it happens in school, though. It's like, God, no. But here, when I'm recording, this is not good. So let's build a steel roller coaster before I end this. Hopefully, we will get a gentle or a thrill ride next, so we can add more gentle and thrill rides to the park. Trees. They're as bad as the bees that inhabit them. There we go. Now, this is a shuttle launch coaster. It launches out itself, and then it goes up an incline and goes back into its station without crashing. Now, it's not like the other roller coasters, which all have been complete circuit coasters so far. So you're learning about the game as Koo explains it. There's another tactic to make Koo